I'm seeing something like 80% CPU utilization from OBS. Usually it's around 20. So I may have to kill the stream and reset it. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure at all what's happening. So, may figure this out for a second real quick. May have to restart. May have be some settings. I did update OBS. Let's see if I can fix it without ending stream. Okay, that helps. There was some new backtrack setting. Okay. That's looking much better. Hopefully that's looking less choppy on your end. Okay, I think I found it. So, well, welcome to the stream. Very good. All right. Today we're gonna be doing some bug hunting. We'll see if my CPU can keep up. It is getting real up there. I'm not sure what's going on. Did recently change some settings, so maybe I didn't like those settings. Oh well, we'll find out. All right. With that, I think we can get started here. Let me see if there's any way I can reduce my CPU usage on OBS real quick. I don't think it's resulting in too much jitter on this end. It's a little choppy. You have to let me know. Let's see. I guess I could lower my bitrate a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if it's better. My CPU is not changing. I think we'll go with that. Okay. All right, it's starting to calm down. All right, we're gonna assume it's good. So this is my tactical RPG called Chronicles of Virtue. We are currently today working on some bugs. Ultimately, here I'll show you where we're at. So I'm working on the equipment menu. It's coming along looking pretty good. I've got where I can select a weapon. I can go look at the magic on that weapon. So the way this game works is every weapon type. So I have axes, unarmed, rods, swords, daggers, different things, right? And everyone has different spells, right? And so what I've implemented here, you can see the spells. I need to implement some where you can see descriptions of the spells, damage at least, and mana, and range, some different stats about it as you go through this menu. But then you can select different different spells that are buffs for your weapons to just have equipped at the start of the match, right? To start at the start of the battle. So here we go. For example, if I switch over to my sword here and I go into battle, you can see here I should be casting a spell. Now, what you saw there with that little hop is the bug I am chasing today. So let's pull this over here. So you can see here I am stuck in a while loop. Sorry, my wife sent me a picture of this sandwich that looks so good. Here, I'll share it. Looks so good. Anyway, so you can see I am stuck in a while loop. So I am trying to hunt down why I'm getting stuck in that while loop. I have some ideas. Ultimately, I don't like while loops at all. A lot of this code came from kind of the start of coding. I didn't have a lot of experience here. And this is why I don't like while loops. So let me see if we can get out of it. So this while loop is under, if I go to, let's just search for in loop. All right, here we go. So this is the while loop I'm stuck in. Ultimately, what it's doing is when I first start that, a lot of these triggers are based on the animation my player is currently in, which is not a good way to do this. What I really should do, or wish I could do, is look for signals that are coming from the various, probably the animation player, for when different things finish, and react based on that, or set my state based on that. This really could be and should be replaced with the state machine. So I may do that. That might be the way to go here. That would fix this problem. So I already have these states set up. And actually I already have this note to myself. Intended to turn the while loop into a state machine rather than hard-coded it. So I'm seeing the effects. I had some foresight to know that that was going to be a problem. But right now I'm just prototyping. So, all right. So with that, let's take a look here. All right. I'll turn the music up a bit, but I'll turn it back down here in a bit. Just got to think here. I don't know if it's too crazy. All right, I think the key is just to get started here. All right, when I confirm attack, let's go ahead and get started. So first I have casting. I'm gonna do match state. So it matches my cam state. Oh, I need like a current state. Do I already have that? All right, so I can start with a loop that essentially says if or match current casting state. I could also do if character equals active player. Actually, yeah, I could probably put that after this. I don't think I need this, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and grab these. Yeah, I want to keep them here as well. I will clear them after I fix this. match state dot casting. So let's see. So when I first start, the first thing I need to do is set my animation. That's actually before the match here. Okay. Wondering actually if this should be just in the process. I don't know if that's overkill. Yeah, I guess this keeps me out of a while loop, which is important. Now I could probably say if, let's see, match state dot none. Okay, so I have the structure set up for the state machine. I think I'll run it inside of my process window. So on ready, I need current casting state equals match state dot none. Okay, when none, pass. Okay, when I confirm attack, I'm going to set it to casting. And then, yeah, I guess this does need to be inside here. Essentially, only set it to casting if my current character is my active player. Hey, Lunatic Edit. How's it going? No, good to see you. Glad you popped in. I am refactoring code here. I have code from my early development of this game, 6 months or so ago, where I had these while loops, where essentially the way it worked is I would trigger an animation and let my animation tree progress. It would get to the next animation, and then I would break my while loop by saying, hey, if you're at that animation, move on. It's really error prone though, because I can get caught in those while loops. So I'm seeing a bug right now where I'm actually caught in that while loop. And so I think just the animations are getting out of sync. It's probably not registering that it's passing through there. So instead, I'm working on a thing here to get rid of the while loops. Yeah, so basically I just want to make a check when I'm in there. I think this is basically my check. I don't want, I guess I could. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, I don't think, to check the animation I'm on. This works 99% of the time. And if I'm in a state machine, I can add another check to that. It's like while I'm casting, I could just wait for the animation to finish. Yeah, and I use the animation tree and it's pretty good, right? Like, I'll show you. So it's just, my animation tree is very complicated. The problem is like, I'm maintaining all my animations separately so that it can be used across multiple characters. And because of that, it's its own scene. So I can't easily go like customize them for every player, right? And I don't want to. I want to be very much, I go copy it under a player's node, right? Like if I go here to my Aria node, right? I just have animation underneath as a node. And so it lets me kind of move quicker because whenever I create another entity, I just copy that under there. And I want to be able to automate creating new players so like you can go recruit people. So I have them separate. There's not a really good, clean way beyond scripting to go access the states of those animations. So ultimately I'm doing the same thing sort of, right? I just have to, I have to reference the value of the state machine where it's at here. And yeah, I honestly, I made this like 6 months ago. Have never had a problem, but yeah, I think it'll work out. I think it'll be good. This is my first problem is when I started having other things called magic. So what triggered this was I created a method in the equipment menu where you can go choose what magic you start out with. So essentially, as soon as you start the match, you cast a spell. And it's good. I like it. It's kind of a cool strategic element because you can go say, hey, yeah, when I start this match, I want to cast the spell, kind of like just a prep time, right? I like it, but it caused some things to break. so I've got to refactor. I already had this note anyway. I wrote the note 6 months ago, hey, I'm going to have to go turn these while statements into a state machine. I knew it was going to end up being a problem. So it's fine. It's fine. All right, that jumps all the way to Flash, huh? Oh, I guess that is the next state. So then I would say current casting state equals magstate.flash. So I can also add an else statement in there where essentially if I'm probably going to start a timer, and if I'm sitting in that cast state for too long, it's going to go ahead and bump me back. It'll probably, yeah, I'm not sure exactly where it'll bump me. Maybe just restart the animations. And I think that would be good. Okay, so let's see. It'll give it another try if that's the case. Okay, so I run through this. I don't actually have to do the await anymore because I'm not actually, these are the last statements in this chain of events here. I do need to pass, okay, I need current magic to be a top level variable. I need basically a active spell to look at. Okay. And then I'll have active spell on ready, active spell is null. And then here, when I get in here, what I'll do is I'll say active spell equals current magic. Okay, that will trigger my active spell here. And then I can change this to active spell. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why these actually probably didn't need to be in here in the first place. At least these ones. Because those are actually stay there the whole time. Oh yeah, you can almost see my keyboard, huh? It's I don't even know what brand it is. It was what is it? Hold up. Let me check over here. I need to move this. Not hardware keyboard settings. Unless this tells me now I need device manager. I think this will tell me. All right, let's see. Keyboards. It says Razer Death Adder. Is it actually? I don't know if it's actually Razer. It might be a off-brand. Yeah, I'm not sure. I like it. I mean, it works good. I think it's a fake Razer though. I don't think that's the real Razer. Is that the real Razer logo? Right there. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Either my mouse or my keyboard is off-brand though, because they have different logos and they both register as Razer brand. So who knows? I think I got it off Amazon. I do like it. It looks good. Little switches come off. Or switch caps. And it's clicky. I honestly really like super clicky keyboards. I love it. I love clicky keyboards. Okay, so this is actually the Razer. That's actually the Razer mouse logo. Okay, then my keyboard is off-brand. I don't know. Let's see. I guess on the bottom it'll tell me. Yeah, it is wired gaming keyboard. So it is Amazon special wired gaming keyboard. I don't know. I guess the driver it uses is the Razer driver. It's fine. It works with my Razer stuff. So. Mac boy. I get it. I get it. Nice to have everything kind of all on the same usage. The full-size Mac keyboard. Yeah. I think the mouse is Razer. I think the mouse is actually Razer. All right, let's see. So here I change all the animations. I get here. This is already looking so much better. Sounds Chinese. The keyboard. Or Razer. The Razer brand honestly is pretty good. I like it. I like RGB stuff. And it's got good drivers. It's got Razer Synapse. See, I can actually come in here and I can change some things. And change the lighting. I can make it 0 brightness. Max brightness. I think I can... I don't know if I can change the color. Probably. Wow. This is like real fancy. I haven't gotten into this part yet. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see the color change. Yeah. Okay. Breathing. Ooh. It's hard to see on the camera. You can have effect layers. Okay. Now is not the time to play with this, but pretty cool. So I can come change the color. I mean, that's purple, not blue, but okay. That's really pink. I mean, it thinks it's changing the colors. It does not match what's showing here. This might be off-brand too. Anyway, Let's close out Chroma Studio. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I haven't messed with that at all. Mostly I like the backlight on the keyboard. The light on the mouse just tells me whether it's on or not. So okay, so once I'm in Flash, what next? Okay, so when I'm in Flash, what do I need to do? So after I finish this set of code, which is where I'm at here, I need to send this. This needs to be active magic, not current magic, or active spell. I'm gonna change to active magic. I use magic everywhere instead of spell. I want to be consistent. Okay. Where am I talking target cell? Oh, up here. Okay, to make this easy, I'll just do this. I may actually go, yeah, I'm gonna actually go do this up here. So I'll use them to write everything now. I had like this monolithic piece of software or piece of code. Do I already have target direction declared? I do already have target direction declared. Interesting. That's really interesting. How was I declaring it twice? Huh. Huh. Pretty weird. Active. Like here. So yeah, when I do the flash state, essentially I just need to go tell everybody, hey, it's time to go flash, right? So when I'm here, it's going to tell, I'm replacing this huge block of code with a state machine. So I will add more, but yeah, I need to emit the attack start signal, and then we'll see what else I need to do. I think after that, really all I have to do is check for this animation, which is my effects on animation. I think that's really all I have to do. I think these states are like stupid simple. I honestly should have done this in the first place. I think that's way easier code than what I had. I will have to add some I will add some error handling basically in here to say like, hey, if I'm stuck in a state for, I'll probably have a timer in each state, and if I'm stuck in that state for more than X seconds, I'll have it go back. Or just go to the end, right? I'll have it do something, kick it out of the state so it doesn't get stuck in a loop. I'll probably just set it to like final cast or something. I need to just make sure that it actually casts. But I think if I have it stuck in any of these states for longer, like all you're going to miss out on are animations. So I think it's a good, like, it's a good pivot, right? Adding robustness here. I'm gonna turn off this music on my end. All right, let's see. So I have this now. Is that what I just added up here? So that is, I don't need wait for animation. If this, I need to say current casting state equals mag state dot effects on. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think I'll print a warning if that happens, so it pops up in the debugger, and I will I'll move on. It's mainly just so like if players are playing it, their game doesn't get stuck, right? I don't want anyone stuck. I will print a error to the debug though, and it'll be nice when people are playtesting. as long as I'm printing like a debug message, I should be able to get that data, right? As long as people are doing playtesting and sending me that report, I should be able to get that data. So I do have to build like the playtest report, but shouldn't be too bad. I think Steam has some built-in stuff to get me data back. I actually may reach out to Bears Like Lion, because he's doing some stuff with some Discord integration and rankings and things. And I imagine that's all good, so I may reach out to him. Okay, so let's see. So where am I? So I just turned effects on. Right, so I finished these. I can comment this out. It's wild how much more efficient a state machine based approach is as opposed to monolithic do this, do this, do this. It's wild. Okay, so target cell. I also need to send these. That's just gonna be at the start of effects on. Right? Oh, shoot. I need this actually to be up here. Yeah, I was almost really missing out on the power of state machines. Okay. This makes much more sense. Okay. I'm just going to add an else pass for now, but what I'll end up doing is adding an else increment the timer. Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. I do want to know how many lines of code I have in this. I have some dense nodes. So like, let's see. That one's not even that dense anymore. Honestly, I think I've cleaned up a lot of these. So maybe I am doing better than I thought. Yeah, honestly, these aren't that bad. No, these are all okay. I'll probably get like a checker to see how many. I'm probably fewer than a couple thousand lines of code, maybe. This is a long one. Okay, I'm fewer than 10,000 lines of code, I'd say. So not terrible. This is a bad one. This was, I think, so getting like the character moving was like the first thing I did, right? So this is really old code. Some of it's not that bad. And I mean, some of these lines are just because I'm making stat libraries. I am source controlling it in Git. That's a good point. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. How do I tell from my current repo? I don't even know how do you do that? Do I have to go to GitHub? Go to summary. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, I got a source control. How do I do that? Yeah, I don't even have that many open changes. So I'm doing a good job keeping up with this. Okay, maybe I'll go to the website here. Insights. I don't have GitHub Pro. Okay, I may have to figure this out. Okay, let's get ls fault. I see. All right, I'll figure this out offline and I'll report back. I'll let y'all know how it goes. All right. A grep. Yeah, I'm sure there's a pretty easy way to do it. In fact, you know what? We probably could just ask ChatGPT. Have to ask in command prompt, how do I get number of lines of code in a recursive file structure? I haven't really worded that right, but ChatGPT will understand me. Okay, for really? Okay. Let's check it out. So then what I can do is just go here and open in command prompt. Open without Git. Yeah, I just don't have Git. What? ChatGPT, you lied to me. CPP. Runs command like CP. Oh, you're right. Ah, okay, I see. This is for. Ah, I see. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Is it GD script or is it just .gd? It might just be .gd. Yeah, I see now. I didn't even check the code. I just took it for granted. Okay, but it's not gonna sum it. But that's how many lines of code. This many code files I have. Hey, you know what I could do then? I could just, oh man. Garbage in, garbage out. Thanks, ChatGPT. That's all right. That's what Excel's for. No, I think I did just put it just to GD, right? Or did I? What did I end up putting? Yeah, I just did G. I did do just GD. See? Yeah, I could do it in PowerShell. Let's see. How can I sum these? Oh, look at that. I got 2 answers. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to sum them. I think it's faster just to do this. Oh, yeah, I could. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's great. I'll just do this and say, hey, sum all the line counts. Oh, man, it's too long. Okay. We are getting off on a huge tangent. Okay. Equals left, comma, 4. Let's do this. Oh, this is going to be super ugly. Did that command it showed look right? Yeah, that didn't even work. Really? So what I was thinking is it's just getting an item. It's not summing it, right? It's just getting the item. Let's try it. Okay, actually, open power, command to open PowerShell at current location. PowerShell, okay. Yeah. Nah, it's no problem. It's fun. All right. Measure. Let's see. What we got? 0. Ah, shoot. I did the thing again. Oh, come on. Okay, 13,542. That took way too long. That's not too bad, honestly. That's... For what this game can do right now, that's not too bad at all. 13,000 lines of code. Not bad at all, honestly. Fewer than I thought it'd be. Yeah, for real. I gotta remember that. All these extra steps. All right, we got there though. Oh, you can't see because my head's in the way. There you go. 13,542. Okay, not bad. Now I can go back to fixing this. And I learned PowerShell. Look at that. Yeah. Very handy indeed. Here, you know what I should do? I need to have like a line of codes counter, I think. And I need to set up a PowerShell script that runs at the start of the stream and notes the line of code, saves that into a text file, and then pull that text file and then gradually throughout the stream update it so that I always have the latest number of lines of code posted somewhere. Now back to adding more. Yep. Actually, I'm getting rid of some. I'm not adding some. This is 100% going to remove lines of code. Okay, effects on. So when I turn effects on, first off, I need final cast. I need to be looking for this. It might just be this, honestly. Instead of wait for animation. Yeah, I think it'd be really easy. Current casting state equals yeah, and all I'd have to do is put in a text file and then have OBS read that text file, and that could be really cool. That'd be a fun little project, and I could just have it up in the top right somewhere. What are we at right now again? We were at 13,542. So what I could do, I could in my stream folder, I could just have this text file over here called lines of code. 13,542. I will get a power. I bet ChatGPT would output me a PowerScript file that were a script, PowerShell script that just updated this. But yeah, here I can just add this, and it's going to be a text capture. Read from file, and that file is going to be this. Perfect. Let's see. Let's just do it right now. Why not? ChatGPT. Update this PowerShell script to output the result to a text file. Okay, I gotta move this now. Okay. So copy that. Yeah, but I gotta output it to a text file, so I need out file. That's it, just right here. Okay. Go, let me open this back up. And oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Okay. PowerShell. Oh wait, is it start PowerShell? Okay, PowerShell. All right, so let's see. So we got, I need to update the path here, file path, to /linesofcode.txt. Change this to GD. Yeah. So I've got this now. And then what did you have there? You had while true. Start sleep. Is it start? Okay. I will. I'll create a PS file here. All right. New text. Oh, you know what? I need a... let me go to my C drive. I got to create that PS file. Man, we're getting so far off topic, but that's okay. This is fun. Let me go to my game. All right, I'm creating a new PS file. And we're going to call it linesofcode.ps. Yes. Okay. While true. Can I do new line? Is that okay in PowerShell? While true. Cool. Start sleep. Oh, so I say start sleep. And then seconds 15. Can I, this is weird. Do I put it at the beginning like this? How's that look? Oh, so wild, I see. You're separate, I got it. Understood. And you probably need a, no, first the lock code. With, first line of code with this. Okay, I see. Do that first. Ah. Dang logo. All right. Cool. How's that look? Here, you know what? How's this? Script looks great. Yeah, understood. Oh, a timestamp? I don't necessarily want a timestamp, but I do like what they're getting at. They don't recommend the semicolons, interestingly. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. All right. I think we're good. Are we ready to give it a go? Cool. Does this have a run PowerShell? Maybe. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So then what I can do is lines of text dot PowerShell. Oh, I didn't like it. Is it lines of text? No, it's lines of code. What? The command lines of code.powershell not found. Just run on command line? Ah, okay, gotcha. Oh, not command. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, oh, that makes sense. All right, let's add a line here. I gotta. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. GIMP. Dang it. I don't know what happened. We are not designing logos today. All right. Cool. So, let's replace current magic here with active magic. It shouldn't have returned. It did not return. Oh, you're saying it should still be running? So the fact that it's... Wait a second. Is this script opening GIMP? What? Wait. I thought I must have clicked it somewhere. But no, this... What? Yeah, maybe we need to figure out... Why would this script open GIMP? In what world does this sequence of characters translate to open GIMP? So .ps, oh, because it's a .photoshop. Okay, so I need to do PowerShell. Is .ps, wait. Is .ps the right? What's the how to change opening .ps scripts from GIMP to PowerShell? If PS1, okay. .ps1. I get it. All right. No, you're good. It just opened it. I'm just gonna double click it. No, it just opens it. Why is it just opening it? No, I'm just gonna hit run with PowerShell. Okay, it's running. All right, look, we got some question marks. That means it's working. It doesn't like it. Why doesn't it like it? Do I have the file open? No, I don't. Dang, why doesn't it like it? Let's see what's going on. This is important. This is important enough. Ren? What is Ren? What is Ren? I have to decode. Ah, okay, I see it's renamed. That makes sense. I've already renamed it to PS1. I just did it over on this other monitor where you couldn't see it. Okay, write it, send it to me in Discord, and I'll replace it. I'm not sure why I'm getting garbage characters. It was working. Lines of code. Yeah. No, it's fine. Let me open up. Open up this file. Yeah, I caught on after ChatGPT told me to. Yeah, I just did it over on this other monitor. Okay, so I output streamlines. It's outputting, of course. This is what I have. All right. There, I just put it in my general chat. Right, yeah. I did know Control-C cancels. I have a little bit of knowledge. Not a lot, but I knew that much. Now, I did have to right click it and run in PowerShell. But why would that do that? What does lines of code.txt say? Oh, that's why, because it's outputting all this garbage. So I want to cut off all that opening stuff. Yeah, it's outputting some garbage code. I just want like right. Okay, so I want to take this. How do I filter to the right 6 characters? I only need 5 right now, but we'll just go with 6. To extract the rightmost, so dot substring. All right. Thanks, ChatGPT. Thanks, ChatGPT. You're racing ChatGPT, by the way, lunatic. Let me know how you do. All right, we're gonna run in PowerShell. What we got? Is it working? I don't think quite working. Nope, didn't like it. Don't substring. Okay. Okay. I take it back. Let's see what you got. You win? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's rolling in. All right. Cool. Ah. Okay, interesting. So this is what you're suggesting. Dot lines. Okay. Wait, we lost the output. So then you want the out file? You're saying just this one, basically. Oh, it already is that. Interesting. I think I'm missing some lines. I'll just wait. I'll be patient here. I see. I'll be patient. Sorry, lunatic. Replace just the line count line. Okay. But don't use substring. Okay, do I still use these? You didn't, I didn't have dot lines before? Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Oops. So this looks good then. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'm only getting some of your code here then. Okay, you're saying go back to what I had here. Thank you. I gotta be spoon-fed sometimes. All right, so this is what we're looking for. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I grabbed it from Discord. Appreciate it. Let's see what we get. Okay, well, it's not liking it. Let's see what the result is right now. Let's cancel that. Let's see what the resulting code is. That looks good. I wonder why it doesn't like it. There's some additional characters at the front. That could just be that could be my fault here. Yeah, your code looks good. That looks really good. So this is probably just, I need to go modify this. And maybe it's, don't left click in the terminal. Okay. What's left clicking in the terminal do? What in the world? Why is it? What's up with these funky characters? This is 100% user error. It is, maybe. I mean, I think it looks like it's updating. Like, this is correct, obviously. Here, let's close it out. I believe you. I believe your code is 100% accurate. Yeah, I think this is a... Let's do this. Let's reset this whole thing, this whole shebang. Let's delete the text. Okay, gotcha. We're gonna add a text input back. Okay. Read from file. Back to lines of code. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just these weird, I don't know, I don't know why it's pulling in 3 things, most likely nulls. Let's open it up. I'm gonna open it up in Notepad++. I don't understand. Okay. What? Am I... I've read in lines of code before. What? I'm showing it on the screen just through OBS text input, which I've done before. Like, I've done this plenty of times and I've never had a problem, but it could just be... Nah, it's all good. I can show you. It's right here. So, yeah, I'm just calling in the lines of code. Vertically shrink the text. Do I just change the font size? Oh, I just got blurry. Nothing. Nothing. It's chat log. Oh, you know? I'm listening. Start fresh with a new file. UTF-8. Discord, okay. Go to Discord. Oh, you updated the code? All right, let's try it. Ah, nice. That was it. It was UTF-8. Well, that's what we think. All right. Here we go. All right, I've got high hopes. Let's close this out. Hey! Sorry about the lag. Look at that. Congratulations, Lunatic. Very good stuff. Very impressed. Very demure. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll make it that big. Okay. I need to add like lines of code somewhere. I don't know where to put it. Over my face. It's just up here. It's a cool little metric. Let's color it like bright green. Yeah. There we go. Makes sense. Makes sense. Cool. Let's get back to this. That wasn't a tangent at all. That was good. Hey, it was productive. It was productive. Okay. No, I think it's good. I was really curious how many lines of code I had. I really expected more than that ultimate. Ooh, 1990s magenta. Agreed. Magenta is high tier. Let's see if I can get 1990s magenta. Maybe something like that. How close am I? I used FF00C8. But I would be good doing FF00FF. You were close. You're close to what I used. That's good. FF00FF. Perfect. Good old magenta. That's perfect. Cool. That was fun. That was a good tangent. All right, active magic. FF00FF's the real magenta, I agree. You know, I used lowercase f's. Let me fix that. I don't think that matters, right? No, that doesn't matter. I think I'm thinking 9s versus f's. No, it's all good. Magenta's high tier. I mean, magenta is what I use on Twitch for my... Actually, this exact color, almost. Oh, yeah, I'm comparing them. I think this exact color is what I use on Twitch for my... my text. Here. Let's see, I'll throw an emote out there. Let's see if it pops up on screen. No. That's lame. It doesn't pop up on screen in colors. Hey, Vasio. How's it going? Yeah. That makes sense. I was thinking 9s versus Fs. Hope things are going well, Vasio. We're just working on some code here. Hanging out. Really, we were spent the last, hour? It couldn't have been an hour. How long was that? Like 30 minutes maybe? Creating a PowerShell script to show me my lines of code in real time. So that's cool. Real time with a 15 second threshold. Okay, so that'll get me to final cast. Do I need to do anything in there? I don't think so. Hey, I really appreciate it, Lunatic. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the input and fixing our PowerShell script. I do really like this. And watch, hold up. It's gonna be a 15-second delay, but I'm gonna add 2 lines of nonsense, and then we'll see that go up to 13,560, and we'll see the big number go up. The big number going up is a lot of fun. Look at that. 590. I can't count. Boom. Big number goes up. I get happy. It's a cool idea. Yeah. No, take it. You already have the code, right? You already wrote the code. It was like 90% your idea. Nice. Thank you. I'm honored to have made it to monitor too. Are you working Diablo? You don't have to answer me because you're probably working Diablo. I'll just assume you're working Diablo. Okay. Toggle comment. Good stuff, good stuff. Let me move this. I think the logo is going to do well over there. I think it's out of the way. Good. I'm glad you're working Diablo. Man, this is such a better code. I'm currently refactoring code, by the way. So yeah, not a whole lot of craziness, but okay. Camera shake, casting. There's actually one more, it looks like. Ah, that's cool, Thacio. What kind of 3D art do you do? Yeah, I kind of need one more. If current magic status effect type equals attack. Return? What? Oh, yeah, basically just don't say attack complete. Okay, that's fine. This can all be inside here, though. Nice, very cool. Yeah, the power grid inventory is cool, like Diablo has. I have... Godot has these inventory things here that you can basically create a power grid inventory. Well, you could. You basically would have a set number of columns and rows, and then you would go drop your stuff in there. That's cool. 3D art's a lot of fun. I've been doing CAD a long time, but I'm kind of new to Blender. That is interesting. They had scripts to render out all the individual cells and pieces. Nice. I've never played Tibia or Heroes of Might and Magic. Ah, I gotcha. Understood. Understood. I do have Diablo right here. Diablo 3 and Diablo 2 are two games installed on my computer right now. Oop. So, I know you probably can't see it behind chat, but there, well, you can see this, I guess. Here. There you go. Gotcha, that makes sense. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm sure the code is wild for Diablo. By the third one, I imagine they had it together. I imagine like the first couple, though, are pretty crazy. Dreams to make combining old Tibia elements. I'll have to look up Tibia. I am unfamiliar. I do like Diablo 2 a lot. Oh, shoot, I'm missing my state changes. Just for this last one. Max state dot none. All right. I honestly think, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Anyone on Twitch? Man, I can do a prediction on Twitch, but will this code work? But the problem is nobody's on Twitch, really. We'll see. There's a couple of viewers maybe hiding out. We'll see if this works. We'll do like 30 seconds. This won't load yet. So will the code work? Is it? Yeah, for sure. I'd love to play test for it. I do like Ultima. I played Ultima Online a lot growing up. Actually, my first code I ever wrote was Easy UO script. I was learning to to code an easy UO. All right, yeah. No bites on the prediction, so we'll move on. I do wish YouTube had some preds, because they're a lot of fun. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't feel bad at all. I'm grateful to hang out with a couple people, and you know, I'm not like trying to make a living streaming, so so I just enjoy hanging out with people. It did not work, which I didn't really expect it to. Here's what I need to do. I need to on ready these. Essentially, this script is loading before the character loads. Actually, I'm not setting my character. Yeah, what I should do is move these down here. I should set the character first. Something like that. And then get rid of these. All right, take two. I thought the chance was close to 0 that was going to work. First try hype. Yep, here we go. Second try hype. I think the chance of this working is also very low. Hey, but I am up to 13,600 lines of code, which is fun. I should put LOC ahead of it. Hey, we made it. We made it here. All right. So now we get to see, can we cast the spell? Here we go. Let's find out. Ready? So far, so good. No. What didn't I like? Okay, invalid access to tree root, really? Okay, so animation tree didn't get loaded. Animation tree still null. I am setting animation tree to character.animation tree. You know, I'm guessing what's happening. Okay, so what's happening is ultimately the way Godot loads in nodes, it loads in lower nodes first. So it's loading in this magic node first, and then it's loading in the character. So this doesn't have time to populate in the character. All I really have to do is just when I get to confirm attack, go ahead and do it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Interesting. Well, let me see if I can fix that. On my end, it looks butter smooth. Interesting. Yeah. I'll have to check. I imagine it's OBS. I'll watch my CPU usage here. So you're saying that's like 5 FPS on your side? Man, even on my stream, because I have my stream open over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, very choppy. Shoot. And yeah, my CPU usage on Discord, or not Discord, OBS went up. Here, let me check something. I don't know if I can do this live. I'm gonna change it to running on my GPU. The only reason I don't is because I save my GPU for my game, but that's no good. Or I can. I am not using an NVIDIA card, unfortunately. I'm using, here we go. Let's try this. My camera's slow too. I may have to reset my stream for this to apply. Hey, I'm gonna drop for like 2 seconds. YouTube might kick me off. Twitch won't. I'll be right back. Okay, be right back. If you get lost, there's my Discord. Okay, I'm back. Did you guys stay around? Raise your hand if you're still here. If you made it through the purge. Is it smooth? Look at that, fixed. Nice. Buttery smooth. Look at that. Now you can see the breakdancing in some larger FPS than 5. Yeah. I hope 30-second lag gets fixed. Sorry about it. All right, let's I'm gonna go equip a sword because I have cooler spells with a sword. Cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. Sword magic. We'll use fire, burning blade. Let's see what happens. Hey, it's working. So far, so good. Hey, it worked. Guys, okay. Hold up. What was that, second try? Right? Like, we had to change like 2 lines of code. We just like raw edited like 100 lines of code and it worked flawlessly. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't think that happens often, but I do feel like that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's go kill this person now. All right, let's deal some damage. Oh yeah. Hey, honestly, my game is running smoother even. Yeah, I think I was CPU bottlenecked. Cool. That's fantastic. All right. Yeah, that would be killer. That's a little bit scary, but hey, I'm getting there. I mean, being able to what I add, I ultimately I turned all of this commented code right here. This is from 174 to 1 to 97. And I helped. You definitely helped. Yeah, thanks, Lunatic. You definitely helped. So I went from, I took basically 80 lines of code. Right? 174 to 90, yeah, ish. Rounding up. I basically took 80 lines of code, condensed it down to 54 to 85 to 30 lines of code, plus 20. Okay. I took 80 lines of code, took it down to 50 lines of code, and it still works. And actually, let me check for the bug real quick. So I still haven't done any sort of error handling, but yeah, I agree. That's a good way to do it. All right. Yep, agreed. All right, man, that's running so much smoother. And my CPU utilization on Discord, or not in Discord, OBS, went from 80% to 4%. So, pretty big change. I'll give you a heart on Discord. Huge. All right, what were we checking here? Oh yeah, here was what broke it. So what broke it was ultimately I was going to, I created this new function where I can add, like, where you start with a spell, right? So like I equip a spell to it, and then I come over here, and as soon as I start the level, I go ahead and cast the spell. Yeah, that's pretty smooth. Except that the camera gets all wacky, so I need to fix that. But yeah, that was pretty good, and it's starting to rain. So that's cool. Yeah, this is Godot. Yeah, I am in Godot. And then I can cast haste. Ah, it is a high CPU load again. What in the world? No, OBS is now to 30% again. It went from 3 to 30%. What in the world? That's interesting. Why did OBS decide to start using 30% instead of 3%? Huh. What in the world? Source quality? I don't know how to get to source quality. I might need help there. Yeah. No, thanks a ton, Lunatic. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna see if I can find this source quality thing you're talking about. I'm guessing it's in OBS. Let's see. But I really appreciate the help. I think we made some good progress there. And you know what? This is what ChatGPT is for. If I just pull up this and I'm not showing my game, does it still take? Let's see. The quality of open source. Quality of open source. I'm not sure I understand. Quality of... But... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, gotcha. Oh, it was a joke about open... Man. That's embarrassing. No, yeah, it was OBS. OBS decided to shoot up in CPU utilization, but I'm not sure why. My bad, my bad. Now I feel like an idiot. Maybe it's just all the particles on screen. It's trying to render them. And then maybe my GPU is maxed, so it's picking up the slack via CPU. Okay, I could see that. Maybe I just can't stream my game. Specifically with particles. It looks like maybe it only happened when it started raining. Which is strange. Very strange. Let's see. So if I go back to just this, does it shoot down? Yeah. We're actually doing a lot this stream. We implemented a line of code counter. The rain particles are individual objects, which obviously adds to it. But they aren't taking, like on my screen, they run buttery smooth. So I don't think it matters. Yeah. Glad to catch you. I'm glad you could make it. But yeah, the rain part, like the particles, I'm using particle generator on in Godot for the rain. It doesn't take that long though. Let's see, we have similar. I just recently took it down to from 6,000 to 4,000 kilobytes per second bit rate. The only reason I took it down to 4,000 was because I was having CPU issues. I could do 6,000, but again, my CPU right now is 31%. Here, I can change that. But more obviously isn't going to help. It's like it stopped. It's like it switched from doing hardware encoding to software encoding. Oh, that's annoying. I may have to reset OBS. But yeah, 0 dropped frames. There we go. All right, you guys won't even notice. I'm gonna be really fast. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. See, it's like a little dropout. You probably didn't even notice when I do that. I did reset OBS. It is running back at 3%. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird. Need to clear the cache in OBS. How to clear the cache in OBS. What? I hit my limit. Close it. Okay. I see. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, because it's back to 30% already. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick. I won't close it until after I navigate to it. So weird. I wonder why it's bouncing between... Like, it starts out 3%. It was running buttery smooth when we first got started. And then... yeah, and I'm not actually dropping any frames, interestingly enough. I'm showing 0 dropped frames. I'm running at 6,000 again. I'm actually technically running at like 7,000, but... let's see. Where do I navigate to? I go to... Going to my app data. Let's see if I can find OBS. Where is this at? Where is the app data for OBS? Program files, OBS Studio. And then OBS Studio, look for basic or temp, contains cache files. Data, I don't actually see any cache files in there. Hold up. I see a shader cache. Maybe that's it. Maybe these are all from like the 19th of October. Here, I'll share. Maybe that's what I need to get rid of. Can I do it while I'm live? Okay, it did let me. I just updated OBS. Maybe there's some sort of issue. Maybe I need to revert. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything else really. Those are cleared. Pretty strange. Let's see, I'm gonna poke around in here for a moment. Actually, you know what? Let me try this. You know what? Hold up. I got an idea. I got an idea here. I'm wondering, I'm doing vertical streaming as well. And I'm wondering if vertical streaming is using CPU. It might be, because I turned it off. It's doing a lot better. Okay. Hold up. This song have horns in it? Man, I feel ya. Okay. So I can barely hear those horns in this song. And they made me go. I was thinking that maybe the neighbor was playing like the trumpet or something. Bit rate 50 kilobytes per second. What? What was I? Wait. Let me check this. Okay, I do want to do vertical streaming because I like vertical streaming. Are you guys on YouTube? Are y'all on vertical or are y'all on the main version? I'm curious. So AMD H264. So I'm gonna stream that video on 265, which maybe is my other... Do I have 2 video cards? I think I have 2 video cards. 2 GPUs. Bitrate. What's my bitrate need to be for vertical streaming? Probably not a lot, right? Yeah, I may need to update some video drivers or use a different encoder. I do have a different encoder on here. I mean, my video card is crap. All right, let me try this. The good thing is I can turn on and off the vertical streaming extremely easily, and it doesn't impact my main stream. But yeah, that looks like where the CPU utilization was coming from primarily. So let's see if this is better. Nice, Morrowind. Okay. Gotcha, okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's see here. I think this looks pretty good. Yeah. There we go. I think CPU's under control again. You let me know. All my stats look good. No dropped frame. CPU's under control. I'm streaming at 6,000 kbps. Let's go ahead and cast some lightning spells and get some water. Get some rain. So essentially the reason it rains... Oh, dang it. Okay, so this is the bug I was running into. Anyway, first, the reason it rains is because up here in this elemental map, when you pull lightning out of the environment, the elemental shift moves towards water, and when there's excess water in the environment, it rains. So, fun fact about my game. But yeah, so I'm experiencing that problem again. What I need to do here, I think I'm in here. So now that I have a state machine, what I can do, here, let me do this. I can go modify this live now, and I can say else. I could say if. I guess right now what I could do is just say confirm attack. I mean, I won't do this, right? But I could. Current player. Oh, I guess I could do character. Active magic. So I think I can just save that. There you go. Look at that. So, oh, it doesn't progress through though. Oh, it locked up. Did it? Nope. It's stuck in another loop. Thanks, White Boss Gamer. Signal received. It's stuck in a signal received loop. Oh, it's because of this. It just keeps... Oh, shoot. Yeah, I see. I get it. I just create a big loop for myself. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so essentially what my error handling needs to be is it needs to essentially track that, right? It needs to track how long am I trying to cast that spell for, and if it gets stuck, then throw an error, and then shoot me back into the animation. That's savable. So, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go cast more lightning spells. So yeah, oh, you know, I just have my dagger. That's fine. It's fine. I can grab the sword. The sword has cooler spells. It's fine though. I'll probably just kill her here. Boom. All right. Great. All right. Cool. Yeah, I do like the rain though. I think the rain came out pretty good. I need to add some lightning flashes. I was trying to think through, like, with the elemental map, when it's... So if there was more lightning in the environment, it should lightning. The problem is then lightning is opposite of water, right? So you can't have it raining and lightning at the same time. Right now, wind also affects the rain, right? So the more it's towards wind, the more sideways the rain comes. Yeah. I'll check it out. Dusk QK. All right, I'll check it out. Not sponsored. Sounds good. Hey, thanks for stopping in, White Boss Gamer. I got you. I'll check it out. Yeah, I use Lo-Fi Grill, and the reason I use Lo-Fi Grill is because it's free to use on stream. But yeah, I'll check out Dusk QK. That's good to know. And I use the Lo-Fi Grill synthwave because I'm into synthwave. I think it sounds cool. So, So the blue box square is still up because of a bug that I just haven't fixed yet. Ultimately, I'm stuck in a state where that blue box thinks I'm in the middle of an attack. So every time I attack here, you see the late counter? It thinks I'm late to an attack. Cool, I'll check that out, Dusk QK. So it's, yeah, ultimately it's just... Cool, I'll ask him. That sounds good. But yeah, I need to fix that bug too. It's ultimately just, like I said, it thinks I'm attacking because I killed someone, so I never explicitly finished my attack. That I think will be an easy fix. Oh, that's cool too. I do have a song out there. You're also welcome to, if you are interested, you're also welcome to use it on streaming. Here, I'll play it next. I'll cue it up. It is also on Spotify. I think it'd be fun to stream making music. Here, let me add this to the queue. Actually, I'll just play it right now because we'll need to finish this song. It would be fun streaming making music. I've done a little bit. Like I did some of my OST here. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of it. I know you probably can't hear it too much. I'll check out Dusk QK? Dusk QK, and I'll check out what kind of thing he has. I just don't want to get a... I don't think I'd get like a copyright strike, right? I would just get parts of my VOD muted, which is fine. And then I'd get a thing from YouTube if Dusk QK decided to go for it. Nice. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, so ultimately I need to... I was getting stuck here in casting. I need some kind of timer here. I think what I can do is I can just have like an iteration, right? So this is 60 frames per second. I'm gonna turn my music back down a little bit. It's hard to think when it's that loud. Okay, I think this is as simple as saying like var dusk. Oh. Understood. Good to know. Good to know. We'll say like count index. We'll reset it. Oh, I guess I don't want to reset it every time, huh? We would, on the first pass. Oh, I guess I could just do it here. Count index equals 0. Just when I switch, start counting. All right. What? Oh. Cool. And then I can say elif count index is greater than what run for like 10 seconds maybe? 10 seconds would be a long time. But if that happens, then first off, push warning and say did not cast spell, resetting animation. And then I can say confirm attack character active magic. Cool. Let's see if we can push that warning now. Count. Oh, silly. All right, I'll join heaven/exe. Thanks for sharing that. I'm joining it right now. Cool, and Carlbot welcomed me. Sweet. Very nice. All right. Stream still coming in good, not choppy still? I think that was my problem. I was using like half software encoding, half hardware encoding. I could probably have those little error handlers on all of them. I just don't want to... I don't necessarily want to restart everything. So I might have to end on some of them. I'll have to think about what I do there. Okay, so first off... Okay, I'm going to do a little bug hunting. It doesn't trigger every time, so it might take a second before I push it. Oh. Operands nil. Okay. You know what? Let's just declare it up here. Because I guess I'd technically be declaring it every time I ran through process, which I don't really need to do. That's probably the problem. Cool, I'm glad it's working better. Okay, so I can change 100 lines of code-ish, roughly, 80 lines of code, and it works fine. I'll try adding one variable, and can't get the code to run. Okay. Cool, let's check this out. Okay, well, this worked. Let's see if we got the... We wouldn't have gotten the push, because it would take... let's see. We didn't get the push because it would take 10 seconds. So let me see. Dang. I really need to catch the bug. I have no idea what actually triggers the bug, to be honest. I'm sure it's just a race condition where two things are racing with each other, and so it doesn't trigger the animation because something else is going on. I have done a little bit of testing to try to reproduce it and have not been successful. Also, why is it raining? Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm pushing away from fire to ice. Okay. I guess I might as well check, yeah. Nope. Oops. It's my desktop. Alright. Just doing some bug hunting. This might be a second. Is that song still playing? I think I've got it on loop. My bad. Let's go back to Lo-Fi Girl. Yeah, man, they're so hard to debug and deal with. I try really hard to code in a way that minimizes them, but every once in a while. God. I'm never going to be able to recreate this now. I do feel pretty good about that code. I think that code's going to work fine. So I may just leave it and deal with it if it pops up again. Oh, we got it. Okay, we got it. Now let's watch. Okay, it's going to wait about 10 seconds. Which 10 seconds might be too long. I might need to make it like 3 seconds. Okay, waiting. Oh, shoot. Well, that's a little embarrassing. Alright, the good thing is I can just hot swap that code. Okay, now we wait. Now, 10 seconds or so. Look at that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey, Loki Trickster, how's it going? Womp womp. Okay, there we go. We did it. We got out of the loop. All right. Well, I'm glad I was able to test it. Do feel good about that. How's it going, Loki Trickster? How are your projects going? Last I saw, you were working on the virtual pet, but I think it's been a while. So I'm not sure if you're still working on that or not. So, but good to see you. All right, let's see if we can catch it again. Caught it again. Good. Very cool. Working and catching streams. Well, glad to see you. I'm glad you caught mine. Ah, the spooky jam. Oh yeah. You worked that last game jam. You did the tower dungeon crawler game. Very cool. What are you doing for the spooky jam? I think 3 seconds is enough. We'll find out. I'm just doing some error handling because have this weird bug. But the code seems to be working, so I think I'm good. I don't think I need to recreate the bug now. I just need to make sure I don't break anything else. Okay, it did catch it. Look at that. Yeah, that looks good. Man, so yeah, that race condition is happening often. Well, now it is. It wasn't. It might be like when I'm sliding. One thing I noticed is, like, it's specifically when I'm sliding. Yeah. That's good. All right. Let's see if it, as long as it doesn't reset, I should be good. Sweet. I think that's good. Now I need to fix this camera thing. Okay, so every time I start a match like that, the camera just goes off the rails. And it's all good, Lunatic. You can leave it there. Yeah, let me see if I can find what's going on with this camera thing. All right, I can get rid of this now. Did I ever see that? I mean, it would have pushed the warning. I'm not too worried about it not pushing a warning. I feel pretty confident in it pushing a warning. Yeah, let's go look at the camera code for what's going on. Why would the I'm guessing it's starting to track something way far away. But why? Now let me print current state. I'm guessing it's just going to stay though in 1. It's just going to stay in my my follow active state, I imagine. Maybe active player isn't getting set right. Yeah, I do have a current camera position versus like wanted camera position thing. So I have a control system. So you're basically trick-or-treating in an apartment building. Ah. That's cool. So it's kind of like Passports Please-ish. Passports Please adjacent. But trick-or-treating-ish. That sounds sweet. Yeah. Well, maybe 0-0. I think on my map is like right around here. So I'm not sure if it's going to 0-0, but I think that's what's happening. I think it's setting. You know what? Actually, is it? It could be. Yeah, it could be like 0-0-0-9-9. But I think 0-0 is like here. I mean, like if I look at her position. Let's look at her position real quick. Her position is 11, 3.11, right? So 11 this way, 1 down, like it would be like right here. Or maybe right here. This is like 0-0-0. So it's not sure if it's quite that, but it's something similar, I think. I think I'm setting the camera to some weird value. Probably from target cell. But why? Oh, interestingly, I lock. Why? Oh, that's my delta. Okay. Yeah, that's my delta. So this is what gets triggered, right? So it puts the camera into a follow active state, which should be following the player. And so I go up here to follow active state. This is what it's doing. So it's just setting velocity based on this. The target position is so this is the current position of the camera. Target position if I have an active player. Let's do this. Print. Target position. That should let me see where it's trying to go. I can also do this. And then basically it should say, hey, if you don't have an active player, don't do anything. But let's check that out. This one's consistent. This one does it every time. So it should be pretty easy to recreate. That's cool though. So it's basically you go through and trick or treat with the people over and over and over. I'm guessing, does it get like more difficult, or you just have to be consistent? All right, let's see. All right. So what do we got? 2307. So that's my character's position. Right now I'm actually, I'm not in, interesting, I'm not in follow active. I'm not in follow active mode. Because if I was, I'd be printing this right now. What mode am I in? Am I in camera roam? Let's print the current state. Is this still, yeah, this is still flying away. Oh, okay. Interestingly, I think what's happening is my joystick flag is getting unset. That's kind of funny. This is actually something I code. This is like the very first thing I coded in. Oh, controller node. This is like from the tutorial, basically. Interesting. Okay. So what it looks like then maybe is my joystick. So I'm never getting in there, so their control algorithm sticks. What would essentially happen, because I don't have that programmed yet, if you're not using I'm basically only controller right now. So that's interesting. So it would just stay with its previous velocity. So you read the name of the door. It chooses the name. Based on that, you determine if you should knock or leave. And there's also random events that'll deem it unsafe. I gotcha. All right. So. Oh, man. Okay, so this is true. I was in joystick mode. And then all of a sudden it popped me out of joystick mode. So why is it popping me out of joystick mode? It goes into joystick mode basically when it detects that I'm using a controller. Interesting. I could just set joystick mode to true right now, just to test it. Controller equals. Oh, you know what? This probably should just be if controller. Because that is that. And I could probably just say controller equals true. And I'll add a note here saying delete. This is for debugging. And while keyboard mouse is not supported. I will have keyboard mouse support. I do. I mean, it's keyboard mouse support. It works, right? Like you could move around and do things with your mouse. You could click things. I could navigate some menus. But I definitely have not done any play testing with keyboard mouse. Only controller so far. Okay, let's see what happens. So if it forces joystick mode to stay true. Oh, no, that's not it. Interesting. Oh, I can stop this. That's really interesting. These coordinates all look okay. This isn't anything. Actually, they're drifting. Look at that. Okay. Hey, look at that. The coordinates are drifting. See that? So my target coordinate is just slowly drifting in my X and Z axes. There you go. There you go, lunatic. Interesting. Okay. So that tells me I am in joystick mode when it first starts doing it, but my target position, it's basically a out of control algorithm. The target position keeps updating. But why? Target position should equal... Oh, I bet it's because I'm here. I bet I don't have an active player. Oh, man. Okay, well, here's... that's kind of annoying. Here. I guess that works for now. All right, look. So it's just iterating up. I think what's happening... Here's my hypothesis. So I am in follow active mode, I'm fairly sure. I think what's happening is it's getting through here. Maybe I don't have an active player, because I'm guessing somewhere I am resetting the active player. And so it resets the active player, and then it's saying, hey, what should be stay still? I'm guessing there's some rounding error. Maybe. You would call it that. I think there's some rounding error that's making this value. Oh, it's because I'm adding 0.5 at the end of this. So am I moving by 0.5 every time? No, I'm moving by like 0.08 every time. But then I'm multiplying by speed and delta speed. So 0.5 times speed and delta speed. Those are both positive integers. So yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this. Really what should happen, these should be under here. And then otherwise I should have velocity equals vector 3, 0, 0, 0. I don't need to print the target position. I can see the target position. All right. That should work, I imagine. Let's find out. I'm gonna move this back. If I'm looking at logs, I'll try to remember. Maybe I can move my face to the top left. It is times speed, but speed is a positive integer. So like 0.5 times 8 should still be like 4. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's true. It could have to do with frame rate. Okay. That almost fixes it. Basically, it just keeps my... Okay, so it turned off... It basically just turned off the drifting. It doesn't look good, though, so I need to not do that. Basically, I just need to set target position to the last active player. Okay, I like that. I could say variable. I need to alphabetize these. Last. You know what I could... You know... hold up. Hold up. 1 second. Let's finish this first. Last target position. Vector 3. Okay. I think what I can do here is I can say, like, every time you do this, just do last, oops, like this. Last target position equals target position. And then if this, I would say target position equals last target position, and then take this back out of this. All the code actually is multiplied by frame, by delta frame. So the way Godot works is anytime you're using like anytime move and slide, which is what this is using and what my character is using, it actually pulls in the delta and automatically multiplies it by delta frame. So Godot does account for it. I do account for it in a couple different areas just to make sure everything's, because if you're using like move and collide, for example, you have to multiply by delta frame. But yeah, that's not there. It's up here. I got sidetracked. All right. So then I would have this. I can get rid of this. Speed, you know, my speed is definitely a positive integer, and delta speed is also a positive integer. I'm fairly confident. Yeah. So yeah, delta speed is 2 in this case. So I really don't think it's as simple as adding here. I think it's just the control algorithm, right? Because you're taking this and you're subtracting it. And I think you're just, this is direct control, right? There's no proportional or integral control of it. It's just direct control. So I'm guessing as it's moving towards it, it's updating the target, or updating the current, one of the two. And while doing so, it's creating kind of a control loop that's adding apparently 0.08. These might be one frame apart somehow. They're not. They're in the same frame. Something's happening. Delta speed is 2. Delta speed is just what I use to control different speeds of the camera in different states. Yeah, I agree. Strange. Holding a per second velocity. I think the velocity here is definitely per frame. If you go to the move and slide here. Or maybe it is per second. Anyway, it does account for... Move and slide definitely accounts for the delta time. It doesn't say here, but it 100% does. Yeah. Yeah, move and slide. Anyway. Kind of weird. Kind of strange. All right, let's see this. It has bit me once or twice, the delta time, though. All right, let's see how this works. So now, position just shouldn't update. Perfect. Yeah, that looked great. Much, much, much better. All right, that glitch is fixed. Godot can be strange for sure. I am using physics, so I'm using move and slide on camera movement the way like this. I basically consider the camera a player. And the reason is like if I'm, well, I think zooming in here doesn't matter, but I'm using, anyway, I do, yeah. And I that's the way the Godot tutorial also recommended to do it. When I made the camera, that was like the first thing I ever made. And I do like the way the camera works. Originally I had a lot of problems with like it jumping through stuff, right? Now it feels good, it's easy to control. I obviously don't have like gravity on the camera. But it basically locks down to the floor. So you can see it, right, it steps up, and you kind of see it follow. Feels very smooth, very natural. But yeah, everything's using gravity and spring arms. Okay, that felt good though. Everything that looked like it worked. I'm gonna cast some spells and things just to make sure I didn't break anything. Yeah, no, it for sure is strange. I agree. Oh, interesting. Now she's stuck. Why is she stuck? All right, let's see what happened. I'm guessing my code has a error. Interesting. What? happened. Oh shoot. Where am I at? Okay, active player. What is outputting true false? Huh, I've never had that bug. And I can't really see it beyond seeing that she is active. I can't really see it. Let's see what that true false is. Very interesting. Oh, you can't see my debug again. Interesting. I wonder what that true, so I have this true reset false here. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I need to have more descriptive print statements, obviously. Maybe turn start? Probably. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's what that is. It's turn start. Let me go update that here. Yeah, okay, so print turn start. So what I'll say is if turn start, print turn start self.name. Okay, that'll help with that. But why did she decide to get stuck? I've actually never had her get stuck. The code, I didn't change any of that code. I changed the magic animation, but right now she has no logic to be able to cast spells. So that's kind of interesting. Let's walk through this again and see if I can replicate it. Okay, I got that bug. This bug fixes itself now, which is good. Camera doesn't go crazy, which is also good. Let's not go right next to her. Let's go like over here so she has to chase me. Well, now she attacked me and she killed me. All right, that's great. That might be a bug that just I have to figure out later because I don't know if I can replicate it. Probably not tonight. Okay. So that all looks pretty good. One thing I want to do here is modify the menu a little bit here. I want it to not be changing size as much. Ultimately, like the weapons menu, I'll show you what I mean. It changes size a lot as I'm kind of going through stuff. I need a better place for chat. Chat takes up some prime real estate on this screen. I wonder if the right side would be better for chat. Okay, let's see, so I'm gonna switch to a better weapon. Gonna see if I can replicate this bug here. Man, it's annoying. I'll probably go look at the VOD and see if I did like something special. All right, let's see. We kind of run away. Nothing. Okay. Well, that's all right. Oh yeah, I was gonna go look at the. All right, that's great. All right, I'm gonna go look at the menu now. So ultimately, when I go to like create a new weapon or select a new weapon, which is what I was trying to demonstrate, but I got sidetracked. The menu size changes a lot. It grows and shrinks. I need it to kind of stay steady. I think it's okay if it grows and shrinks a little bit. People have different size screens, but sorry, one moment. Let's check. So this one's good. I like this one. It's great. This one, see how it's small? And it's big because ultimately I'm populating this. So I just need to populate that earlier, which won't be hard. Actually, I think what I need to do. Okay, so I have a script right. Yeah, I don't know why I coded it like this. Ultimately, I have a script that when this starts, when I populate this, I add 12 spacers. I think 12. I add some number of spacers. And the reason I add those spacers is to control the size and make them all consistent. Yeah, I bet your 2K ultra wide. My aspect ratio is probably all messed up there. Yeah, I would be really curious how all these menus behave on that. I have two smaller monitors and I have a pretty good size monitor. I don't even know what size this is, but it's a pretty good size LG monitor. I should get a couple more just to be able to see the different sizes. Yeah, I gotta figure out where is it in here? Where am I populating these? Let's see, how many do I have in this item list? Oh, it's not even really in the item list. It's in the, it'll be in equipment stats. Okay, so that's this. Add these spacers. I don't need to do that. Just add the spacers now. I don't know what I was thinking. It's because, I'll tell you what I was thinking. Originally, I was going to have that dynamically, actually, right now it does dynamically create itself. Like, there is nothing in these grids, and they dynamically create themselves. I need to update that so it doesn't do that, I think. Because I don't need to, it should be pretty static for the most part. I can go ahead and add these spacers, I mean. Oh, the problem if I add the spacers, though, they're going to get deleted. So that's another reason I'm adding the spacers. Okay, but I could start with them. Okay. V separator. I just need 12. And then, oh, before I do all that. Do they all have... Let's see. So for this one, the first one should be 120. Diablo 3's main menu is busted. What's wrong with it? I don't know if I noticed. I honestly don't like Diablo 3 nearly as much as I like Diablo 2. All right. And then this is the only other one that's visible. So I'll create a V separator there. 15. Duplicate, and the rest are 25. Oh shoot. It's actually, they go in 4s. Ah, interesting. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Weird, okay. So definitely test on an ultra wide is what you're telling me. Ah, Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, so I would want to make sure, well, my my menus and everything are all dynamic right now. So I don't they grow and shrink with your aspect ratio. It would just push the menus to the side, which may be good, may be bad. It might be really annoying. You might be like looking back and forth on an ultra wide. Okay, let's see. That did not work. Once you generate it, it's fine. Once you generate it once. I also need to, I used to have these highlight blue over here. When you would highlight your things, it no longer does that. It needs to though. All right. I do want to try to get, so why? Oh shoot. Yeah, they're definitely getting deleted. Interesting. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, these are definitely getting deleted. I'll have to do this later, I think. Well, I guess I could look at the script. One thing I want to do is go set this to be style box empty. Basically, I don't want the line to be there. I don't have to do all of them. I can just do 4 of them, but... Oh, I didn't copy it? What? That was weird. I must have been looking at a different object. All right. Interesting. Oh, so they literally put all their junk in that flies in from the side. Oh, that's funny. It's really funny because oh, I don't have it anymore. I fixed it. I used to, when I first started making this game, I had the same thing, and I realized if I went to a bigger monitor, I was gonna have problems. So Blizzard, after however many years of development, still hasn't figured that out. That's wild. Come on, Blizzard, you're better than that. Okay, so now I need to update the script to not delete everything on ready, I guess. Where am I clearing children? Oh, I'd clear it in process if it's not visible. I guess I don't really need to do that. We'll see. It might be okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oops, sorry. But that is wild. Perfect. Fixed. Okay. There's a little weird artifact, and that's essentially it saves the last thing you were looking at. But I feel like that's okay for a demo. I'll fix that later. That should be pretty easy to fix. I'm not too concerned. Also, my separators are moving all over the place. Again, it's fine. For a demo. I'll fix it for the thing. I want to try to get a playtest out quickly. Ooh, interesting. Why? That one actually read no impact. I've never had one actually read no impact before. But why do these... Why is it though? I'll show you the code for that. It doesn't work anywhere else except for some reason on the ice rink. I've always ignored it. It's right here. Under check entries. I think I'm just going to remove that code. I'm okay with it just being blank for now. Check for no entries. This. Basically, if this is 12, do this. I think I can just not do that. UI is hard, I agree. Actually, I could just pass on this. I won't do anything if it's 12. Oh yeah, for sure, I agree. I originally was trying to kind of hard code a lot of stuff in the UI, and then Godot has some pretty good anchor features, and like the right menu, I actually originally built both these menus completely dynamically. Like, I mean, there was nothing in the menu screen, right? It was just all code that generated it, but now it's a lot better. This feels pretty good, though. I need to color those icons. But no, I like this. The separators are a little messed up, but I can fix that with one small change. Basically this. Let's comment both those out and just pass. I will add these back, but again, bugs right now, bugs that don't impact the game really, just maybe visual or preference. I'm trying really hard not to mess with too much, because I really want to try to maximize my time to get the demo out, or the playtest out. Okay, that looks good. I mean, it looks good. It feels good. I do need it when I'm scrolling through here. I will have to implement this where when I scroll through, it highlights these. I already have most of that code because I had it implemented for the old menu type. So that should be pretty good. But no, this feels pretty good. Not bad at all. I mean, it does update. It just doesn't update whenever you highlight it, right? So here you can see the move and the HP. When I shift between cloth and plate, you get more HP with plate, but less movement speed and less evasion. More attack there, obviously, fewer attack numbers. No, this all feels pretty good, honestly. So I think what I need to do, okay, so I have a short list of things I need to do before I hit the playtest, right? I've got to implement the Steam Input API, which I'll probably start doing on Friday. If I'm streaming, I should be streaming, but I'll probably start doing that on Friday. One second, I gotta give her an angry face. Hold up. Current animation, angry. There you go, it's better. I've got to do Steam Input API. I've got to do the sound, right? I've got to do just some sound. I have some OST stuff. I don't know if it'll fit, probably not. I need something a little bit more battle-y for this. I need to add like the input prompts to kind of teach you how to play the game at the start, which shouldn't be too bad at all. And then I need to add the enemy AI, make it better. Right now, all the enemy AI can do is really attack. It needs to be a whole lot more than that. So, but no, this feels pretty good. It looks pretty good. I have some interesting spells implemented, so that's cool. Yeah, I think I'm almost ready for playtesting. I probably should have started playtesting a long time ago, but I wanted like something that was kind of polished to playtest because it's my first game, right? I think if it was not my first game, I probably would have started playtesting a lot earlier. But I had stuff to learn. I knew I was going to catch a lot of it without other people catching it. So I think now is kind of where I'm ready to start playtesting. Oh, she got to go twice? Interesting. And then she just absolutely clobbered me. I did not see that she got to move twice. I wonder her... I skipped a turn. I'm almost positive. I'll have to watch that VOD. Anyway, I think I'm about to call it. But pretty good stream. Pretty good. We got a lot done today, and things are looking pretty good. I gotta find a better spot for chat. Chat's just hard to read over there. I mean, that works better on this screen. I need to, like, when I go into game, bounce chat around. Anyway, I probably just need to have chat fade out. But we're up to 13,559 lines of code. Let's add a little thing here. A little text to describe what this is. And it's just going to say lines of code. And I'm going to make it magenta. Very good. Cool. I like it. Maybe I can put it down here. Maybe that's better. All right. Hey, well, thanks for hanging out. Actually, I like it there better. Thanks for hanging out, Lunatic. I hope to catch you again soon. I hope to catch you streaming again too soon. I'm really interested in seeing your Diablo 2 build take off. For those on Twitch, I will find someone to raid real quick. I imagine Orbum's almost done streaming, if he hasn't stopped streaming already. Oh, dang, I was going to raid him. But yeah, he's gone. Let's raid Crossgen. And we'll give him a Shell MH. And yeah, we'll catch you soon. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.